Hey, it's Theo and thank you for joining me. Today we're looking back at the past month in Hearthstone and it's not been a good month. In this video I'll go over everything that's been going wrong lately and why something needs to change. Now I really want Hearthstone to succeed, but with how things have been going lately, Blizzard really needs to step it up if they want the game to do well in the long run. Now let's get started. Let's go back to the beginning of the month with the launch of the expansion. And usually with the launch of the expansion, of course, it's a great time. Lots of new stuff to do, new decks to discover, new cards to play. But yeah, this launch wasn't that great. And one of the reasons was, of course, that these quests, these powerful cards, they weren't so powerful outside of one quest. And that meant that there weren't a lot of new decks in this meta of the expansion. There were really only two decks, I'd say, that were new, right? So we had the Murloc Paladin, the Quest Paladin, and the Low Druid. And yeah, everything else was kind of old. And yeah, it's not really a great start to the expansion. And when one deck is dominating most of the ladder, you probably don't want to make these tweets that Blizzard made. Literally the first tweet the day after the expansion launched. They promote the Murloc Paladin quest. Yeah, a little bit tone deaf. They probably shouldn't have done this. Not the smartest thing to tweet when the expansion launched and everybody has been complaining about this card. Now, of course, then we got the patch a little bit later the next week where a lot of stuff got nerfed, 29 changes in total, with of course Low getting nerfed and then the Paladin quest getting nerfed, or at least the cards in it got nerfed. And yeah, you'd hope, things get better after that. And yeah, things didn't really get better. Yeah, the quests, they're now in like most of them in like 40% win rate, so they're close to playable. But yeah, the meta is not a fun one. It's a scam meta. I already covered that in another video of mine if you want to check it out. But yeah, just a complete scam meta. Most of the decks are just scam decks that just want to cheat out a lot of stuff early on and quickly win that way. And usually if they get the cards, there's not much you can do about it. Like, dying turn 5 to a Gamagan, even though you're above 30 health. That's what happened to me yesterday. So yeah, that was not a great start to the first weeks of the expansion in terms of the standard gameplay. Now, that's not the only thing that launched with the expansion. We also had the pets, the fantastic pets that launched, or at least one pet. And I don't think anybody liked this system because basically it's a gambling system where, the odds of getting King Crush the pet on the first roll, which is free, is 1 in 1,000. And the system is very predatory because, you can maybe see here with the simulator here, you can see the odds of getting it on the first spin. And you can see the Crush, it's very unlikely to happen. The odds of getting it before the last roll actually is less than 10%. So very unlikely, and to get all the rolls, it's $158, and it's just very predatory because you can see here in the middle, right? You have a big pet here, takes up half the space of the screen, but the odds of getting it is just so unlikely. Also, I think every time you roll, it always goes over the pet near the end to pretend like you had a chance at getting it. Just very predatory, very bad for the game, and this is not something we want in a game. Like, I get, right, cosmetics, they need to make money, so, if they put the pet in the shop for just like, say $50, that's what they value it in the Darkmoon Fair treasures, and, that's fine, right? You pay $50, you get it. Or you don't get it, but with this system they have, where they don't hide the odds, like these odds here, you don't see it in-game. You have to actually click on a link to go outside of Hearthstone to find these odds. Yeah, just really awful. And on top of that, they just love throwing it in your face that it's here and that, you don't want to miss out on it, that you gotta buy it. They are really, really pushing this pet, make you waste your money on it. And when you think things can't get worse, they put out another awful tweet here. Live and King Crush find a way. Now, this would have been a great tweet if they left out the King Crush, right? The Jurassic Park reference fits with the theme. Would have been fine, but no, they just had to plug in the pet as well for some reason. They don't even want to focus on the expansion, they just want to focus on that pet and that you can buy that pet. And it's just tone deaf when everybody's been disliking this pet pretty much. This is not how you go about it. And why has this been happening? Well, maybe because the Ridiculous Hat's contract didn't get extended. Well, he wasn't the social media manager or anything. He was the community manager, but he knew exactly what was going on in Hearthstone. And I feel like, he would know that something like this, like these tweets here, they wouldn't really work out. They shouldn't be doing it. And that's one of the bad things that happened basically in the past month. What also recently happened was the new arena with the underground mode, as you can see here, although it's a little bit older than a month, but it's pretty relevant recently. Is that, the arena, right? We got a new system with the underground arena, and one of the big things that changed with it was the reward structure. So again, the underground arena cost 300 gold to enter. But the rewards, they weren't very good. They were mostly packs and not gold or tavern tickets. So It was really, really hard to actually go like infinite in arena, if not impossible. And you pretty much ran super fast out of gold. Not only did you get like less gold than before, you also had to pay twice as much to enter. So yeah, people that wanted to play arena just ran out of gold and just couldn't play it anymore. And you can see here the reward, right? Just no gold pretty much anywhere. Like yeah, 100 gold at 4 wins, not even 100 gold. Like it's a third of a entry, and yeah, just only if you got to the higher wins you could maybe go infinite, but yeah, obviously most times that doesn't happen, so you just ran out of gold. And on top of that, we had this crowd's favor system you see here. It's now 1,000 gold, but yeah, 2,000 gold means that you had a percentage chance to get the crowd's favor. And yeah, if you're lucky, you get a couple, you get extra gold. But yeah, it's just another gambling system, and just why do we get that in Hearthstone? Like we can see here with Zeddy, yeah, he's done now 60 runs, it says here 57, but now he's had 60 runs where he could have gotten crowd's favor, and yeah, he didn't get it. And if you say it's like 10% chance for him to get it over 60 runs, right, that means he should have gotten it 6 times on average. So he basically just missed out on 6,000 gold. Yeah, just randomly missing out on 6,000 gold because you got unlucky. Like, what an awful system that is. Now, they did improve it a little bit with some changes later on, right? There's now a lot more gold, as you can see here, more tavern tickets, but yeah, it still isn't great. For example, a weird thing is 9 wins can actually be worse than 6 wins. That's crazy. Like you can see here, you get guaranteed 2 tickets on 9, and then you get maybe a pack or 250 gold. So let's say, right, 2 tickets and a pack. At 6 wins, you can get a ticket and a pack. So basically, 1 ticket difference potentially with 9 wins, and then you can get 225 gold, which is better than that ticket that you can get, right? Because the ticket is 150 gold. So yeah, 6 wins can actually just be better than the 9 wins. Just really strange that the system is like that. And yeah, you can see the crowd's favor is now 1,000 gold, but yeah, it's still an awful system. And yeah, instead they should just give the gold, right? Like here, 10% of 1,000 gold, you know, just add 100 gold here on average. That's really what it is. Just give people back the gold instead of having them rely on the system, the gambling system, to get that gold. So we've had standard, expansion launch, arena, and pets. But that's not the only things that have been going wrong. There have been a couple more small things. For example, here we see the gold paddle drake. You're supposed to get this when you got the expansion and you predicted for the last master store who was going to win. But yeah, I only got it last week, even though, yeah, the expansion has already been weeks old. So yeah, this one was just weeks late for no reason. And also we have the new ooze here, the dissolving ooze, which, yeah, if you didn't get this card with the event, you just straight up can't get this card right now. There's just no way to get it. You can't get it in packs, you can't craft it, as you can see. So if you miss the event, you have to wait for the next patch when they add it. Just really weird. You can't play this card for a month. Unfortunately, it's not too important. There's only one deck that plays it, the Armored Demon Hunter. But yeah, if you want to play the deck, you want to play this card, and you don't have it, yeah, there's just no way to get it. Just really weird that they let this happen. And another thing that happened to promote the expansion was Raron's Rumble, where he and some other content creators had a special battle between each other. And there were a few problems on Blizzard's side with this. First of all, on Twitch. Yeah, they didn't even update the title for a while. To Round Rumble, it was actually the title of the last stream they had before that, which might have been the Master Store, I don't remember, but yeah, that they don't even update the title for an event like this. Now, it's kind of worrying that even these small things just go wrong. And then if you go to YouTube for the VODs for this event, they're here, and yeah, you can see that there's no thumbnails. It's really weird, right? All these other things just have thumbnails, but for some reason, these videos just don't have thumbnails. Just kind of important on YouTube to have this, and yeah, this just looks wrong. Kind of unprofessional not even to have thumbnails for this event. And also, these videos only got uploaded after the expansion launched. Yes, the videos to promote the expansion only were there after the expansion launched, by which time, yeah, they were pretty useless, I would say, because everybody already got to play, and it's already pretty clear what was good and what wasn't. So yeah, just really weird what they did, and it really makes it feel like something is not right at Blizzard. Now, I don't want this video to be completely about the bad things that happened, because there were a few good things also that happened recently. First of all, we just talked about the promotion for the expansion. Now, they did have one fun promotion here. We had the Dinos versus Tortolans stream, and it was actually really fun to watch on Twitch. But also, for some reason, they didn't even upload a VOD or something from this on their YouTube. But yeah, this was really fun, unique idea, but yeah, really fits the expansion. So yeah, great job on this one. Also, we had the pre-release Tavern Brawl, which I really enjoyed playing. And even if you didn't want to play, or yeah, you didn't have enough cards to play, it's even good for you because you get a free entry. So yeah, even if you didn't want to play, didn't have the card, yeah, you still got an extra pack compared to a regular brawl. So yeah, just a win for everybody, I'd say. And while I clearly had some problems with the arena, also there were some good things added to arena, right? So we have the bucket system, although not everybody's a fan, but it's a new feature. So yeah, if you draft the legendary rights, you get a couple of cards with it. So no longer, if you draft a legendary, you get no synergies. And also there's the redrafting, so yeah, you get a couple of more cards to draft for your deck and then maybe swap out some really bad options that just don't work. I think that's a good feature, and I think people have been enjoying that part of the new arena. And lastly, I do want to point out the events they've been doing in-game, because yeah, you do get a lot of packs for these. As you can see, right, 3 here, 3 here, 4 here, and 5 packs here. So it's a total of 15 packs. Yeah, that's quite nice to get just with an in-game event, 15 packs. And also a skin of your choice, basically, between 3. So yeah, I think that's great, right? It's the game's gotten a lot more free-to-play friendly over the years, especially compared to like the first few years in Hearthstone. It's way easier to get the multiple meta decks right now. So yeah, I'd say keep doing that. Keep having these events that the players actually enjoy, and don't keep shoving those pets in our face when we don't want them. And that is it for this video. Now, I may have missed a few small things maybe that went wrong, but I think I covered most of them. Anyway, what do you think needs to change with Hearthstone? Because yeah, this is not going the right way with how it's been going the past month. But would you like to see change in Hearthstone? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and until next time.